There is a confusion in the world right now. There is a mass confusion. There is mass hysteria as well. As to, am I a chosen one or am I an empath? Many people struggle with the definition of these two. Many people struggle with identifying where they belong, because not knowing where you belong is walking a journey or a path you know not where it leads to. You are blind to the destination in which you are going. You are blind to the destination in which you are headed, because you are confused as to who you are. But today I'm here to make it clear to you whether you are a chosen one or whether you are an empath. Now, if you don't know what an empath is basically somebody who most of the time feels some sort of way towards other people. They are people who feel for other people. They are people who can put themselves in somebody else's shoes and feel exactly the way that person feels. Have you ever heard somebody say, my friend just lost maybe their dog or their cat, and they were crying, they were sad, and I felt their pain. I felt exactly how they felt. They were crying, and I found myself crying too. Most of the time, such people are empaths without them knowing that they even are empaths. So, the difference between an empath and a chosen one is a thin line, because a chosen one too sympathizes with many people. A chosen one understands different perspectives in life. A chosen one is never selfish. A chosen one knows that there is a bigger picture and there is something bigger than themselves. So there is a broader perspective that comes to a chosen one. That perspective doesn't necessarily come to an empath, because an empath can be an empath and still have characteristics that do not resemble any characteristics of a chosen one. You can be an empath and totally hate nature. You can be an empath and totally dislike animals. You can be an empath and totally become extroverted. Because you must understand that most of the time, empaths are extroverts, because for them to be able to have empathy and to be able to maybe sympathize with other people, they constantly have to be around other people. They constantly have to be communicating with other people, with other individuals, with other beings. But for a chosen one, most of the time, you know, you are the most biggest introvert there is. But when it is time for you to be social and when it is time for you to communicate, you do that exceptionally well, as if you do that every single day. But you actually do not do that every single day. And that is the power of a chosen one. That is the supernatural gift that the universe has gifted the chosen ones. It is because you are able to fit into any situation at any given time. And empaths don't necessarily have that gift. The gift they have is the gift of crying with those who cry, laughing with those who laugh, and being happy for those who are happy. But I'm not saying empaths are a lesser need to the planet, or are a lesser important being on the planet. We are all here for an intricate part and an intricate purpose and an intricate reason. Empaths, hey, you are important as well. Chosen ones, oh, you are important as well. So do not feel as an empath that you are lesser of importance than a chosen one. Because a chosen one and an empath cross over a very thin line. The line between you guys is so thin that sometimes a person can be confused as to whether they are a chosen one or whether they are an empath. But today, you know where you belong. You know your true power. But both of you are powerful beyond measure. And as long as you remember that, you will not allow any hindrance to delay your enlightenment and to delay your journey to the path to enlightenment.